Good morning, Bruno.
Good morning.
How are you? Okay, so guys, we are on live. Hello, persons from YouTube. Okay, have more persons coming to join in the live, so I put some persons in the other room. Okay, just a second. I put other person in the other room. Okay, and stay 4 persons with me here. So, guys, I already present myself, but Eddie, can you present yourself a little bit?
Yeah. Hi, I am Eder, and I live in Belo Horizonte too. And I work with cybersecurity. It's a specific area in IT area. And I have 3 daughters. I am married. I have 3 daughters. And about the theme, my hobby is old cars, and I like to watch. And I think it's all.
That's awesome. Thank you, Ede. And Bruna, can you say a little bit about you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasília. I'm married. I have 2 sons. And what else? Like me, I'm graduating physiotherapy and physical education. That's it. I love to eat. I love hang out with my friends. That's it.
I love to eat too.
And special chocolate, anything, if something sweet, I love too much.
And in this Christmas, uh, think panettone, chocolate.
Oh my God. Yes, delicious.
I love it. Delicious. You don't like chocolate?
Chocolate. I love like Christmas
Oh,
chocolate, but I don't know.
chocolate, no. I like both chocotone and panettone. I eat everything in the Christmas. It's the Christmas. And you, Marlo?
Hello guys, good morning. My name is Marlon. I am I'm 48 years old. I'm married and I have a daughter. I have a mission to I like to do sports and I have been living in Portugal once for some of my year. That's it.
Marlon, I understand you, but your voice is a little bit robotic. It's a little bit difficult to hear sometimes. But I heard what you said. You live in Portugal right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I learn someone else about
Okay. Ricardo, how about you?
Hi everyone, nice day. Well, let me say my mantra. Live at São Vicente, the first city of Brazil. And I'm working IT area too, like other, but it's different field. Uh, and well, I'm married. I have a daughter, and I love watching movies, hang out with my friends and family. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricardo. Leomar, please.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I am Leomar. I live in Ribeirão Preto, a state of São Paulo. I'm graduating mathematics applied to business, and work with data analysis in education. And I love it. Waking weekend afternoon.
Thank you, Leomar. And guys, I send again, okay, on the chat the questions. I don't know if everyone had, but I send it. Okay, we start with the question number 1. We're talking about hobbies and interests. Okay. Question number 1. What hobbies or interests do you enjoy in your free time, and how did you get started with them? Eder.
Yeah. So my main hobby is old cars, and I think I get started when when I was a young, because I always loved car. I use it to receive from my uncle the newsletter named Quatro Rodas, and I use it to love to read. And I my dad always had Fuscas and Brazilians and all other cars, and he used it to fix them, and I learned it with him to fix and to change some parts and to exchange some parts. And I think it's when I started with my hobby, and now I have one Fusca. I don't know, maybe English is Beetle. I have a one Fusca but before this car, I had a Fiat 147, I had a Del Rey, and I had other cars. And I think it's all about this question.
Different one.
Yeah.
It's really different. I always see a Fusca here in Belo Horizonte. Have a lot of persons who had a customizer
Yeah.
old cars. It's so beautiful to see.
Yes,
And
I like to maintain them in originals, with original parts, original size, and original wheels. I like this, but there is so many people that customize and change wheels, change the colors, change many things in this car.
yeah, it's difficult to maintain.
Yeah.
Really difficult, I guess, because the original piece is like
Yeah, some parts is so expensive and
so
so
expensive.
so hard to find.
Yeah, I imagine. It's not the fabric, the
Yeah.
Fiat, guess
Yeah.
Fusca is from Fiat.
No, it's
Don't have
from Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Don't have
Yes.
anymore
Yeah.
some pieces, so it's really, really crazy that.
Oh.
But I love to see when I on the
Fiat-
streets. It's really awesome.
Fiat old car, Fiat is 147. So in this case, it's not exactly a car, it's a challenge.
Yeah, I had one, and I sold
Ah, yeah.
I sold like 2 months ago, and I sold
Wow.
mine. Yeah.
Oh, it's so relief.
That's awesome. It's a really different hobby. It's not, I don't have a lot of persons I know who like it, but my aunt loved that too. Love it. Have a Brazilian, the old
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so good.
my first car with my wife was a Brazilian Blue Bebê. The color was Blue Bebê. And it's crazy because vou chamar de ela. She like to explodir. It's so great. I
Yeah, old cars have this problem.
Yeah,
A lot of problems.
yeah.
They get fired
Yeah,
And
so easy.
a random fire.
and we don't. My voice, it's better or no? It's mechanical.
Yeah, it's better. Much better.
And when you have a old car and you don't understand about the mechanic and don't have the money to fix it, it's a terrible.
That's
It
terrible.
was my case.
The guy stop it in a road.
Yeah.
But I think it's my hobby. It's not to have a old car, but it's to fix to
To fix.
maintain a old car. I think it's
Yeah.
the principal hobby.
Yeah, it's different one. I don't have this hobby because if you don't know, I don't know how to ride a car, so I don't know how to
Really?
open and do anything in the car. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know how to use. I have afraid sometimes, but I like to, to draw. I'm not a good draw, but I like to draw.
Yeah.
It's complicated, but I like to read and to write too. Some things I think it's cool because the mind sometimes have a burnout sometimes, and you want to do something to not have that. So yeah, but the cars it's so a specific hobby. I like that. It's so specific. Have a part of Brazilians do that. I know in the I think it's Rio or São Paulo have a store who had a lot of original pieces of Brazilian cars. I think it's São Paulo. But it's awesome. It's like a museum. Of course. It's so awesome. And you, Bruna, about the question.
Well, in my free time, I love to dance, to work out, to ride a bicycle, anything with health. I love too much, and read a book. But I think it's more special for me. It's dancing. When I was child, I used to dance every moment. I think I have danced different, many different styles. I do jazz. I have never do ballet, ballet, ballet. But jazz, dança do ventre, forró, samba de gafieira, any other styles. I love too much to dance, and I think it's a great opportunity when I was the college because I do physical education and the time of the lunch after the lunch it's possible to practice with my friends. It is amazing, and that I continue nowadays. In the pandemic, I started the fit dance, and sometimes I understand the lyrics, the song, funk. It's terrible. I prefer don't understand very well. But the bet, a batida, it's amazing for me. And what else? Nowadays, I practice the forró, only this. I think it's a great moment to relax.
Oh, a
Yeah.
forrozinho.
If you like forró, you probably know Poisé Bar.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I like too much to dance in Poisé.
It's hard to see a person who dance forró like so clean, Sometimes you see the person's dance forró like that, but I never seen my boss dance forró, professional forró. And I feel like exists professional forró? It's so crazy. Professional forró. And then I think so awesome. But I used to be a dancer too in the past. I was a ballet dancer and a jazz dancer too. But have a time and you grow up and you feel like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to dance anymore. That. But nowadays I'm like Bruna. If I have opportunity to dance, I will dance.
Yeah.
If I have a forró or a sambinha, I will go. Because it's awesome. No. But nowadays I don't. Oh no, it's terrible to dance ballet. It's hurt a lot, and no, no. But I like nowadays No, nowadays it's a liar. But for 5 or 10 years, I like to do Muay Thai. I love this kind of martial arts. I like it so much. So it's a two streams, like
Yeah,
a ballet
but
and a martial art. But like, yeah, I have these moments in my life. And Ricardo, how about you?
Well, unfortunately, I consider a person that doesn't have hobbies. I believe that I never had a hobby. What's mean? I watch the TV. I love cinema.
you don't like to read books.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I read some books, but I believe that is not exactly a routine or I get pleasure or something like that. So I believe that I needed to search for a hobby or something that I have some kind of passion where it's possible. It's so exciting because I don't know a specific day I I will keep in touch if I don't know something that could change my mood, my I don't know. I think that's I believe that I during my life I do some activities, but not exactly a hobby, in my opinion.
But like, what did you watch it on TV?
Essentially, is TV shows, someone, and the movies, particular movies.
Yeah, yeah, like have some persons I know who watched, Grey's Anatomy. I think Grey's
Mhm.
Anatomy and this kind of series have so long
Yeah, yeah,
seasons.
yeah,
It's a
exactly.
hobby.
Yeah, I believe that's uh, Grey's Anatomy. I, if I'm not wrong, but there are more than 15 seasons now.
Oh,
Yeah, ER have more. I believe that's 21 or 22 seasons now.
I
Yeah,
didn't listen.
sometimes I watched series and TV shows, but it's not exactly my preferred kind of because sometimes there is this kind of problem. Is sometimes it's necessary just one move, 1 hour and 14 minutes or something like that, and the guy, well, got along in a lot of seasons. So, but and normally when I watch uh, TV shows, I normally I don't expect for more. No? It's it's rarely. I just one I could mention just one. The name of the TV show is The One. They have just one season and it's interesting for me, but it's it's just skipping the one season and the just one left. Oh, I would like if you have more seasons, but never. It's about a kind of company, and this company discovered from DNA it's possible to find the characteristics of the how do you say the ideal partner, your love or something by DNA, and the guys construct a DNA data from every person or a lot of person in the world. So in this case, you register, certainly you pay a quantity of money, you register in this DNA data, and the guy search for your ideal partner. So in this case, it's possible to find the people you love, fall in love immediately, something like that, because there are
Oh,
pheromone or another things. And so in this case, I watched it and I I I love not love that, but I became very interested about this TV show and but there are just one season.
yeah, that's awesome. Like it's a season who had a perfect ending. Uh, spoiler, no, had a plot twist in the middle and finished. I love this too. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And Marlon, how about you?
In my free time, I like to do sports. I always like to go to the beach. I remember that when I live in Salvador, I lived near of the beach, and I don't like to watch football, and but uh, go to the beach, surfing. I always like to do it. My voice is better. It's better now.
It's better. No, it's better. It's a little bit low, but it's better.
Okay. I like to run. I like to swim. But here in Portugal, I think it's because the cold warmer, cold tempo frio. How can I say this?
Low temperature,
Cold
cold weather.
Cold weather.
cold weather. Yes, I think it's because I am a little frozen here. Yeah, we are. It's beginning the water cold here because we are in the outono. Yeah, and but I started to swim last week. I'm happy for this because here in my free time, when it's summer, I can go to the rivers. Here where I live, there are a lot of rivers, and but in the winter it's impossible because the water is very cold, and here we needed to find out others thing for to do. And I started to swim, and in my free time too, I am participating in the talking. I like to stay here talking everybody. I like to do it in my free time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I prefer the cold weather than the hotness and hell
Yes, it's
weather
good.
in Brazil this months. Really? Now, like today and yesterday was good here in Belo Horizonte. I don't know if other places good too, but it's not so hot. You can put a cloth and you go to bathroom and stay okay in the end of your bathroom. But some weeks ago, gosh, I
But
think about to
but
to live in the river.
but
Really.
when it is hot, you can go to the beach or take a bath in the swim, go swim now, a pool, and but when it's cold, it's
Yeah.
possible.
Have this problem, but I prefer the cold weather because in the cold weather, you you do something quiet, but the hotness, you feel angry. You can see a part of Brazilians when our summer, we non stay in summer, the persons are so angry and so mean and talk a lot of things and it's terrible. Because it's science, okay? When you stay in a hot local, you feel more angry. And when you stay in a cold local, you feel more calm down. But gosh, I don't judge. I don't judge. Really, I didn't judge that because it's so hot. But have a friend of mine who live near to Portugal, and she said to me, Gabby, here it's so cold and so cold. I use more than 2 blouses per day.
I think she live in Guarda. It's the place where I live.
I don't think is in Portugal. I think it's a
Spanish.
yeah, I
Spanish.
don't know. But it's really, really cold. I don't remember the exactly name of the local, to be really honest. But she said, Gabby, it's really, really cold. I can't breathe. Because the cold is in my noise.
Yeah, you need
It's
to put something in your face for walking on the street in the winter.
yeah, and
I
she
live in a
said,
city. I live in a city more cold of the Portugal.
gosh.
Yeah.
She said the cílios, when you go to a street and os cílios meio que congelam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Terrible, but fantastic. It's like,
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. For example,
I don't know how to feel.
when I saw the snow, the ones, it was amazing.
Yeah,
Here
it's
in the
amazing,
winter.
but we feel cold, but it's amazing
Yeah.
because we are
Yeah.
Brazilian and
A
we are
friend of
happy.
mine, well, there are two persons from Talking in Canada, Philip and Anna. So,
Yes.
but I have a friend of mine, because Philip and the Anna just arrived in Canada. I believe that's less than a month. But a friend of mine is on Canada since March 2022 March, usually. And uh, he told me that he faced uh, four -4 degree, -40 degree. So I believe that's if you
Carried.
uh, throw a portion of water in the air. I believe that's when the water arrives on the floor, certainly is becoming ice.
Yeah, this kind of temperature is really scary
Yeah.
because like we don't know how to do. It's like the hotness too. I guess all of us besides Marlon feel these temperatures in this month because November is never end. I don't know what has happened. Yeah, gosh. November, come on, finished. Please. Oh,
Friday,
it's
né?
August.
No,
Yeah,
not
it's like
Friday, Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Yeah,
no
Thursday.
Friday.
Two more days.
2 more
Yeah.
days. 2 more days. Gosh. I think I'm staying in November for 3 months. Oh my gosh, it's really long.
Here,
You feel that?
here, all seasons is são bem definidas. The summer is hot,
Yeah,
very hot. The
yeah.
winter is cold. It's nice. It's nice. It's
My
good.
mother always talk with me about this situation. It's so different from Brazil, for example, my region, because sometimes we pass for the 4 seasons the same day, né? So particularly in São Paulo, né? Because when I arrive early morning, around 6 o'clock, I don't know, it's normally is 8 degrees, sometimes 10 degrees, and the when I arrive, I don't know, noon, mid of the day, 12, it's reached more than 20. That's weird.
I think nowadays all the places in Brazil live that.
Yeah,
We don't have like peace anymore in
but
one day.
I had an experience because uh, I don't know, 2018, I traveled to Manaus because my job, and well, it's so different for here, so different because I don't know what happened. It's it's like a sauna. It's different because I believe I believe that's my region that are humid, but I believe that Manaus is much more humid. Humid that are much more humid from my region. So I'm not sure, but I believe that the other is working in a place in a technical center like me, and so
Yeah.
and I got in this room and the climate room. I believe that's 21 or 20 degrees control, and when I have to talk with a guy, and the cell phone there weren't cell phone
Oh.
signal in this room,
Hmm.
so I have to went out and to talk with my colleague, and it's like my face exploded. I don't know. That's really, really strange.
Gosh, I never went to Manaus, but have a lot
Uh,
of persons who said Manaus this is really difficult, the climate change in the area.
yeah, that's
And
normal. But when I
yeah,
when I pass from the conditional air and the pass from another, and
different one.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
that's really weird.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
really. I never go to Manaus, but someday, I hope.
I had I had lived in Brasilia, so the air
Mm,
is so dry, and I went to Porto Velho. It's so different because,
so different.
like Ricardo said, Porto Velho, the humidity is so high, and in one day I was in a dry, and I went to to humid, higher humid. So it's a different sensation.
For
Yeah.
Mineiro is different to live in Brasília. The
Yeah,
opposite.
I had lived for 3 years, three and a half years.
Oh gosh, it's really
Mm,
the opposite.
uh,
Gosh. And you, Bruna, you live in Brasília, right? Or not?
Yeah, yeah, in
Yeah.
Brasília. I have never moved for the other city. But I understand that Ricardo said about the Amazon. Ah, and the north of the Brazil, it's very hot and humid, no. It's like this. But I think here in Brazil, the weather is so good for me. I don't have a problem. I, how do you say? I me acostumei with the dry, the winter. It's nice for me. Don't have problem.
But you pass it. I don't know. I don't see the Brasilia have that, but you have this cold, this hotness too in Brasilia. I guess old Brazil had this cold, this hotness.
Yeah,
Had?
the last week,
Yeah, last week.
very hot. Yes,
Had.
of course. It's
Gosh.
terrible moment. No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because have some persons in Brazil who didn't notice the difference. I guess the person who live in the northeast, Manaus feel because Manaus you can see anything in
Salvador,
Manaus.
Salvador feel too. Salvador,
Feel
my
too.
sister,
I
my
don't see
sister
it.
told me that was very, very hot.
Really? Gosh. Oh, terrible. I think the persons on the south, the south. of Brazil don't feel that because have rain. It's like
Yeah.
the opposite, and now it's really, really cold, and some parts are really hot. How what has happened? Really, what has happened?
El
in Brazil?
Niño and come on the La Niña. I think the
Lanino,
Yeah.
Lino, Lino. I don't know.
El
Niño.
Niño,
El
El Niño
Niño y La
y La
Niña.
Niña.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Two names of two two kids who destroy
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything.
destroy the world, the
God,
Brazil.
who kill Brazilians a lot. But it's crazy this impact, because have some impacts. We know we help that. We know. But it's crazy. I never feel this sensation. The sensation of I don't sleep at night. 'Cause it's so hot. I didn't sleep very well. I wake up 5 a.m. and have sun 5 a.m.
Yeah, makes sense.
Marlon, I don't know if in Portugal you feel the sensation this year. I don't remember about the news.
But in the August, no? The August, it's very
Oh,
hard in the Europe.
Oh,
Europe, yeah.
I have believed here since April 2022, and eu passei for 2 summers. This summer here, it's very hot, hot, and it for me it's good because I like to swim, to take a bath in the rivers, and for me it was good to drink a beer under the sun. No? But I don't know. I think it não foi tão forte when the Brazil.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. I think in August. Yeah, Bruno is right. In August have the on United States too, because it was August or September. Don't remember. In Hawaii, I don't know if you guys remember, Hawaii, fired, simply fired. And I see the notice and I feel like,
Wow.
how? It's so hotness and fired.
I went to Las Vegas in August, and the weather is so hot, and the temperature is like 49 degrees Celsius degrees. 49. It's a sensation
Como in
over
desert, no?
50. Yeah, but the air is so dry, and it's I think in Brazil 40 degrees, it's have a more sensation that warm that 50 degrees in Las Vegas, because it's a desert, and it's so dry. It's like in Brazil, like here in Brazil, like Brasilia and Belo Horizonte. I think the same temperature in different city, you have a sensation, different sensations, because the air is more dry or more humid.
Yeah, like Las Vegas is different one because like have a dessert in middle
That's
of
it's like you had a hair dryer in your face when you go out,
gosh,
when you get out on the street. I think it's you have a hair dryer in your face.
gosh, it's so
Yes,
different
it's the
one.
sensation.
I see it in the persons live in Egypt. Egypt is like that. It's always hot because the desert it's near. You
Yeah.
see the desert, so it's really different one too. But oh gosh, here I don't know how I do if this weather it's more higher and higher, really, because we're not prepared with that. If you see it, your houses, it's really cold in the middle of this year, really, really cold. But we don't have the houses for that. We don't have aquecedor. It's not normal in Brazil. So we feel cold. A lot of persons die it because of the cold. But the hotness too. What do you do in the hotness? Go to the floor and wait because don't have anything to do.
Here in
Go at
Portugal,
the
all this house has aquecedor because it's impossible not
It's
having here.
Yeah. But here, I guess only in the south of Brazil and depends of the house too. But Bruno, what you said?
Oh, I think when they're hot, it's possible to go at the shopping, no? Because they are conditioned.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the solution for me because
yeah,
here in my
yeah.
house I don't have the air conditioner, so
Mm.
I need to go at the shopping.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in home office when it's so hotness.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, no, I want to go at the office because in my home it's terrible to work in this day.
I do that. Last week I said, "Oh, I go to the office, okay?" And all the persons, "Why?" Because I want air conditioner. I don't know how to work in this temperature. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how to feel that. But it's really hard. Okay, the question I forgot. Okay, I always do that. So sorry, guys.
We
uh,
change the subject. We
I
are
changed two extremes. Oh
today
gosh.
we talk about the warming,
Well,
Yeah, the
The
climate
weather.
change,
the weather. Yeah.
everything. Gosh, I love it. So, guys, yeah, come back to the main room. Rosalia, Elias, Evelyn, and Fredson. How was the conversation for you, Elias?
The conversation was great. We have a lot of subjects. This room was interesting because we don't focus only on the question. We share a lot of experience about your life, about yourself. It was great.
That's awesome. I love when the persons don't follow the the questions as I do too. Because I do the questions and I don't follow. I love it. Thank you, Elias and Fredson. How about you?
It's like Elias say, we drift away a little bit for the question, but it's fun because it's a conversation after all. So we share some experience, and the questions lead us to tell about that, and it was fun.
Awesome. Share with us some experience you share on your group.
I talk about my travel experience, for example, when in the time when English clicked to me to be something that I can speak comfortably and want to communicate more in English.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. When you realize it, you start to talk with a person and it's so natural, right? You don't think a
Yes,
lot. It's only the words go.
exactly. And when you start to think in English and not just thinking Portuguese and translate in your mind and say in English, just trying to just think in English, it's much more easier.
But it is. Oh gosh, it's awesome. Have a good feeling, right? When the first time I do that, I feel really proud of me. In the end, I cried. Was awesome.
High five yourself, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh gosh, I get it. I get it. I'm awesome. But it's really good. It's a really good sensation. Thank you for that song. Evelyn, how about you?
For me, the conversation is great. Just for the Fredson said about tips, about the English and the I don't make a question for Rosalia, but Rosalia is very rich in your language. Is a lot of language learning now, and is a incentive for the other study more
Yeah.
because it's important. And it is great for understand the experience in the other friends in conversation. It is.
Yes, I was thinking, I'm struggling to learn English, and in Rosalia learn three languages. Oh my gosh.
Guys, be really honest. I know Rosalia long time ago. We talk each other, I guess more than 2 years. Rosalia now is a hoster too. And guys, be really honest. I remember someday, I don't know if Rosalia remembered that. Rosalia feel upset because her English. I remember this day. Rosalia opened the mic, was with me in the conversation. Woman's conversation. Don't have anymore the woman's conversation. I hope someday. But Rosalia opened the mic and said, "Oh, I'm really bad with my English. I don't know if I able to talk." And nowadays Rosalia is here.
Yeah.
Congrats. Because I remember that, Rosalia, you always say it that you feel really I don't know, shine with your English, and it's awesome to see your evolution. And Bruna too. Bruna Shintaku, I remember you too, girl.
I may feel I may feel this way every day about my English. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I feel that too some days.
yeah.
So have some days I feel like, oh gosh, I don't
Yeah,
remember
I may
what's the
feel
level.
every day I face this challenge every day because I have to talk sometimes and particularly listen because I have a lot of problems when I have to understand people talking and uh, that's hard, but unfortunately the only solution, the only way to get this uh, goal is continue fighting and continue studying. So participate in meetings in another kind of studies. So
Of
that's it.
course, I
Yeah.
really agree with that. And Rosalia, what do you think about the conversation?
My gosh, thank you so much, guys. I'm so happy to listen to say something like that. Bruna said that you are all the time together to learn, to participate in this some meeting at 6 a.m. It's so nice for us. You are here. Then when you start to learn some language, it's become so addictive because you want to start another language. Then you see that you are able to understand to learn another. Then you put everything together because if you do all the things in your daily life, it's okay to do another language too because it's only another job, another work that you are doing. It's okay. Then this is it. I love to stay here with you guys. Then today about the conversation, Elias is was a host. It was amazing host. Congratulations, Elias. You are make a good job. You can become a host someday here. Yeah, you can start your
I have already applied to it.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you so much.
That's awesome to hear that. And Elias, so if you wanted to become a hoster, is the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that because Elias is I starting here right now, but Fredson so long your English. Oh my gosh, yes, amazing too. It's you learn a lot with them. Yeah, thank you so much.
That's awesome to hear. And yeah, be a bilingual or trilingual or polyglot is always you thinking about in Portuguese, but you need to talk in Spanish, and then you remember a word in English, and you feel like, what I'm doing?
Yeah.
What is happening? My mind exploded. I feel that with the
Sometimes
German.
it's better. I made a course 2005 tradutor and entrepreneur. So sometimes is help a lot because you forgot a word, for example, in English, but you remember in another language, but it's similar. For example, carré, square. I never forgot because I I was trying to remember the quadrado in French, and I remember in English square. Oh, it's carré. So in this case, it's much better. But it's hard to study so many times because there are a lot of different aspects. Each each language is a universe. So in this case, it's hard, but it's better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sometimes I forgot. Because German and English is a little bit, yeah, have some particularities, but have some words is the same. I said, and I feel like this word didn't exist. And I feel like I blowed myself like, oh gosh. Oh, I stay in a blue mood. And yeah, I continue. I feel like, oh yeah, this word didn't exist. Oh, the life continue. But it's awesome. The language is a awesome thing to learn. But guys, the conversation was over. I sent on the chat the link for my customer, okay? My feedback. If you want to say something, if you want to ask me something, put some advice or suggestions, some topics, I will read, okay? So thank you for all. Thank you, Eder, Bruna, Fredson, Rosália, Evelyn, Ricardo, Elias, and Marlon to stay here today. And I hope see you all in the next week.